Hello everybody! This video is extremely improvised. In fact, it was not even supposed to be a video, but now it is. So, taking advantage of the time, now that I'm on vacation from school, I wanted to try to disconnect myself from all social media for some time. And because I'm on summer break, I probably won't miss anything too important, like some homework or project I forgot about or stuff like that. I decided to record this experience because I thought it may be fun to watch me suffer because I'm bored or because I'm craving some online communication, but mostly because we live in the age of social media, and several aspects of our life revolve around social media platforms. And I'm not saying by any means that that is something bad, but the truth is that they influence us both negatively and positively. So at the same time, this will be some kind of experiment, I guess, to see if I feel any different without those influences. And while I know that a week is a short amount of time to notice some distinct differences, not checking these websites after using them on a daily basis can change someone's behavior. Honestly, I don't consider myself an addict to social media, but let's just say I really love texting my friends. Let's start then. Today's Monday and I won't check any kind of social media until late Sunday or next Monday, I don't know. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is turn off notifications for the apps that fit in the category of social media. So by WhatsApp, Messenger, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, and not Spotify. I also have 9gag over here, but according to what the App Store said, it's not social media, so we'll leave that there. Let's go to that. And let me turn all of them off. Twitter, no. WhatsApp, no. YouTube, oh, it's already turned off. And I'm missing Messenger here. I honestly think that the ones that are going to hurt me the most are Tumblr, WhatsApp, and YouTube, because those are the ones where I always go when I'm bored. You know what? I think I'm actually going to let the red bubbles with the numbers stay, so that I can torture myself even more. And there they are. And I'm just telling some people about this so that they don't get worried, but really worried in a bad way. So I'm editing right now, both to be a productive woman, but mostly to distract myself, because it's been about 3 hours since I stopped using social media, and I've already been tempted like 5 times to check Tumblr because I get bored or just, you know, I want a break, but I can't. So yeah, I think I'm worse than I thought. So I'm still editing, but I took a break. And as we all know that I can check Tumblr or WhatsApp or Twitter or whatever, I'm actually on a game website. That's how low I've fallen, and it's just day one. This is going to be a freaking mess. This is how low I've fallen. So my mom accidentally opened WhatsApp and I lost all the notifications, well, red bubbles I had, but now I got another one. Who will it be? I won't know until Sunday. Okay, so I just cheated a bit because tomorrow a friend of mine was coming over to help me record another video. And well, it was important for me to check if she was going to come, and she's not going to, so yeah, just letting you know that, and that I kind of cheated, but it wasn't, you know, just to talk to her, it was to check something important. It's 11 something right now, so the day is about to finish, and it's actually quite early for me to go to bed, because after this I'm going straight to bed, as I don't have any reason to stay awake any longer. So hopefully this experience will at least help me erase those dark circles under my eyes. Good morning everybody. I literally just woke up. Well, actually I was woken up by this girl over there. So you'll excuse my face, my voice, and my bad hair. What I would usually do is just check the time, which is 8:26, and open Snapchat and check, you know, like the news feed where all the stories from companies are, or WhatsApp, but I can do either of them, so I guess I'll just go and have some breakfast. This time I accidentally opened WhatsApp and I have once again 0 notifications on the icon. And well, as soon as I realized what was happening, because I forgot that I didn't have to open it, I just opened it like a habit, I closed it, so it was open for less than a second probably. But now my friends are probably going to think I'm ignoring them. Oh well, part of experience, I guess. Hey, sorry if I look like a mess right now, but I was attacked by the rain. And well, I just installed a game in my phone to keep me distracted, but also today I have really not felt that much of the urge to use any kind of social media. And actually I talked with a friend through a phone call, which was nice. It's been a long time since the last time I talked with someone through a call, so it was good. And also, in a few hours, I'm going to see my friends, so yeah, I've been pretty happy and distracted. So I just came back after hanging out with my friends, and it was really nice. But this time I actually felt the need to check one social media, which in this case was Snapchat. Because what I would usually do is take some pictures, some snaps, record the moment, but I could not. But it's okay because my friends did with their own accounts, so they'll send them to me later. And overall it was a pretty good day. I didn't really feel the need to check anything until a few hours ago, but it's because I was really distracted. For example, in the morning I washed some dishes while watching Kim Possible, which was nice, and later I downloaded the app I told you about, and now I'm finally home, so yeah, pretty good day. Hello everybody! Today I've been so tempted to check WhatsApp because look how many notifications I have. By the way, this is not to show up like look how many friends I have and how much they text me, because probably half of those messages are my grandma sending blessings and religious images to the family group chat. So maybe I shouldn't be as curious as I am to know what's going on there. I'm so tired right now. Basically, all my day was cleaning the house because tomorrow a friend of mine is coming over to help me record a video, and it's a different friend from the one I told you on Monday. And in fact, I had to partially cheat again to confirm his visit, and this time it was using Twitter. Overall, I was pretty distanciated today from my phone in general. I only used it to listen to music while I was cleaning in Spotify, but yeah, I didn't really feel any need or urges besides wanting to check WhatsApp like twice, so I survived another day. So it's 3 now. Sorry for not recording before, I was just busy with other stuff, but today it's been one of the worst days of them all because as I'm waiting for my friend to arrive, what I would usually do is watch some YouTube video or answer some messages to distract myself while I wait, but I can't do any of those things, so what can I compare it to? It's like if I was hungry and I had food in front of me, but I could not eat anything out of the plate. So yeah, I'm suffering, but hopefully when he arrives I'll just be distracted working and recording and everything will be better and I'll forget about this. So a friend just called me to see if I was okay because I was worried, and I thought that was really cute. So yeah, nice to know that my friends care about me. At work, I totally forgot about my phone, as obviously I was occupied, but also because I had lots of fun. Seriously, I had such a great time. But after he left, the curiosity to check those messages came back again, but I resisted and instead cleaned up the mess we did and watched some Steven Universe later. So summarizing this day, it was tempting and fun. Today has been an extremely busy day because it's my dad's birthday, so along with my mom, we've been organizing a surprise, not party, but a dinner for him. So yeah, no time for social cravings today at all. So it's Saturday now, it's 1 AM or something, and I really want to use WhatsApp because I had such a great time in my father's dinner, and I want to tell one of my friends or someone, but I can't. I've been using normal text messages a few times this week, but I want to talk to a friend that I don't know if I'm close enough to do that, you know, to change the usual way we communicate, but I really want to talk to him, so I don't know what to do, but yeah, I'm suffering right now because I really want to check WhatsApp. Today I was very curious because I actually had about 3 notifications from Twitter, and I usually don't get anything from Twitter. They could be direct messages from my friends, but I really don't think they are, so Well, just one more day until I get back to normal. The last day is finally coming to an end, and at the beginning it was a little bit tough, but as the day went on it became easier because I went out with my family to have lunch, and after that we went to the cinema to watch Spider-Man Homecoming, which, by the way, was very good. See it. And well, tomorrow I'll film the conclusions of this and I'll tell you in more detail how this whole mess went. And just for the record, these are all the notifications I have now at the end of the week. There we go. Plus the ones that were erased when I accidentally, and my mom as well, opened WhatsApp. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So I did it! I survived a week without checking any kind of social media. And it was quite tough, to be honest. The first thing I noticed was the amount of battery I saved, because nowadays you usually just use your phone to check these sites, and actual calls and text messages are rare. So yeah, it was nice to see my phone having enough energy to survive more than a day. It also gave me a lot of time to the point where it could be too much to think. A lot of time to think. Which I consider to be a two-edged sword, because if you're an overthinker sometimes like I am, it can lead to certain areas of your mind or even memories that you really don't want to get into. I already knew that organizing events with social media is way more easier than with phone calls, but oh, did I reconfirm it. When I went out with my friends on Tuesday, the organization was kinda messy because my friends were talking through a group chat in WhatsApp, but as I could not, another friend had to tell me through normal text messages. And she basically became my messenger, so thanks for that, Carrie. And also, another friend called me to check another thing related to that, so it was more complicated than just texting. Speaking of phone calls, I had forgotten how fun they are, and they are a great form of communication, but with close friends mostly, because if you don't know the person that well, it can be awkward, so texting is better in those cases. They can also show who cares about you, like the friend who called me to check on me because he was worried. Another thing I really expected in this experience was an increase in my productivity, but it actually didn't happen that much. And it may have even been a little bit less, because when you're talking to people, you tell them what you're gonna do, and that way you're like, oh, I already told them I have to do it now, even though they don't know if you're doing it or not. And it's so stupid, but it works. Also, I noticed that checking social media has become more of a habit than a need, because it's just part of the routine for most people and sometimes a distraction from the real world, because OMG, big news, social media is not real life. I sometimes felt more relaxed, I'm not gonna lie, but the urge to check them was there several times, especially when I had to wait for something. So instead, I opted for different sources of entertainment, like the game website or a series like Impossible. Another thing I realized is that we worry about the most stupid things, because for example, at the beginning of this, I thought, oh, I'm gonna lose my Snapchat streak with my cousin, what am I gonna do? And now I'm like, why did I worry about that? It's just a freaking number that has no importance in real life or in... Not even in Snapchat, it's not like you're gonna win if you have the most days with someone. So now the question is, would I do it again? Probably not. But it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. So overall, it was worth it. Thank you so much for watching, even though this video is probably really long, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!